Greetings and salutations, folks. My name is Nick, and welcome to The Witcher 3, The Wild Hunt. Now, I suppose before I get into this, I have some familiarity with The Witcher. I've never actually finished a Witcher game. I've played like half of The Witcher 1. Less than an hour of Witcher 2. And I think like an hour or so of Witcher 3. I don't even know how my PlayStation says that I've played 16 hours of this game because I don't even remember playing more than an hour. So a lot of the game is unfamiliar to me. But there are some basics I know. The Witcher carries two swords, a steel sword for human foes, a silver sword for monsters. His potions are largely alcohol-based. And there's magic, largely casted by women. I watched the first episode of the TV show, which was alright. Although, considering the direction that the TV show eventually went, I'm probably better off not sticking around for it. Either way, I've already talked... I've already talked too much. Let us jump into it. Maybe we'll experience Gwent one day. Maybe we won't. For now, let us start the game. We do not want to skip the main storyline quests, because we haven't played them. We want a fresh start. Start a new game of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Alright, let's see, just the story. Story and sword. Blood and... No, I already don't... Blood and broken bones does not sound like a good time. I do not need to be pulverized and death marched. You're truly insane and loving it. No, we'll go with story and sword. I'm just happy to be challenged. Show tutorials? Yes. I don't know what the controls are. I'm sure some button is to attack. Simulate Witcher 2 save. What does that mean? Part of me just wants to just say leave that off because I have not played Witcher 2. Okay, so that allows you to influence world state details. But I don't know these characters. So it's not exactly like I would know what I did with them. It makes perfect sense. If you didn't play Witcher 2 on the system that you're playing Witcher 3 on, it's not like you could really import that save game. Huh. Okay, so Reddit says I should turn it on and then say that everybody is alive because otherwise I'll miss out on content. So that's what I'm going to do. And this is a fun way of presenting, like, him tracking her via her flashbacks. Though, in my understanding, like, this is Yennefer. We haven't actually seen her in the games. Not even the horse was allowed to live. Okay, so that wasn't necessarily like a real crow, it was like a summoned familiar. Its cooldown ran out. But yeah, I know Geralt. Geralt of Rivia. I don't know if he actually got over his amnesia in part 1, or if he just kept going with his life. Kaer Morhen, Witcher Keep, Banks of the Gwenlech. Given the size of the bucket, I suppose you need to try to get as comfortable as you can. Geralt, were you hoping to take a bath for 2?
You know I don't find that amusing.
It wasn't meant to amuse, but to prod you to hurry. It's midday already. You promised Ciri you'd train with her. Go before Vesemir bores her to death with those etchings.
That is a lot of scars.
So, later then.
See you later.
And I believe this is Triss. But whether you have a tryst with Triss or end up with Yennefer, I want to say the fans of this series seem to like Yennefer more. Ah, no, this is Yennefer. Triss is the one with the red hair who I want to say was like sentenced to turn into a monster before the beginning of Witcher 1. Welcome to The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. The tutorial will introduce the game's core elements. Each message will be saved in the glossary, where you'll also find detailed information about world lore and gameplay mechanics. Excellent. Use your Witcher senses to find the key to the bedroom door. Character entry added. Yennefer of something something. Yennefer of Vengerberg. And Dandelion is like his narrator or something like that. The Witcher first met the raven-haired sorceress a good 20 years back. Their friendship and the feelings between them were born of a common adventure involving a genie and a wish granted to Geralt that intertwined their fates inextricably. Okay, so they start off in love in Witcher 3, but I'm still pretty sure that she doesn't show up in Witcher 1 and 2. Also interesting that I don't know that Yennefer is being held captive by the Wild Hunt, but the glossary does. Use your... Okay, that's great. Minimap in the upper right corner underneath the minimap objectives. Great. Maybe these are too many tutorials. No. Those are her clothes, not a key.
Nothing but silver.
Gold clashes with my complexion. You should know that.
Do we keep the...
You're running out of juice.
I know. You might bring me some more once you're done training.
Do we keep the key? Oh, there's the giant key right... There we go. To unlock doors, walk up to them and press X. But first, let us talk to Yennefer.
See, I thought Ciri could stand to wait a little longer.
It's uninstructive, not to mention unreasonable.
I don't want to be reasonable.
Aha, so that's the way the wind blows. Go and train with her, then come back. It'll give me a chance to put my face on.
Of all the women I've known, you're the only one who does that before.
You've known many.
What's it matter? Only ever thought of you.
Geralt is well known for having a high body count. I want to say in multiple things. I want to say in the first game it is established that like Witchers are essentially impotent is the wrong word. Sterile. Like because of all the chemicals they have to ingest in order to become.
As beautiful as ever.
Ooh, is there a photo mode? Did they add a photo mode or have photo modes not been invented yet? I don't think photo modes were invented yet. I've got multiple signs available. Excellent. I wonder if there's a way I can turn off the HUD. Yes. This is convenient. So actually what I can do is I can turn off the HUD temporarily. Yeah, and I'll just use that as a screenshot. It's a little bit of a fight, but the tutorial will one day stop getting in the way. And okay. Yeah, let's stop wasting time and go find Ciri, the main character of the next one. That's the problem with waiting way too long to play any game in the series, is like you end up being behind on the future games and ahead on the old games. Now, like, I could go back and play The Witcher 1, but The Witcher 1 is very dated. Like, I want to say they're remaking the first one, and it makes perfect sense. I'm not saying The Witcher 1 is unplayable. That's far from the case.
Ciri's disappeared somewhere, of course.
Ah, so that's who this man's companion is.
Guess she prefers practice to theory.
What?
Time to wake up, Master. These lessons so boring they put you to sleep too.
Damn it. After taking notes on ghouls and owl ghouls, wanted to rest my eyes a bit.
Making her slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Peru's lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays. She's tackling the pendulums, right? How many times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors. Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. She wants to practice, she'll get to practice.
Gotta admit, we've spoiled her.
We've spoiled her. I've been saying it from the start. Ciri needs a firm hand.
Been saying that true. But you let her walk all over you just like the rest of us do.
Fine. I suppose I'm partly to blame. But this has to end. Now. Killing monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that, if she's to become one of us.
One of us. One of us. Okay.
Wrong. Now I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike.
She does all of the... Oh, nope. There goes her sword. Oh, nope, nope.
You're not in this circus. Pirouette.
Honestly, these Witchers do the flippity flips and spins so much. Like, if they lost their career in witching, like, they could probably
What do you think?
become, like, they could join the
Take
circus.
off the blindfold. You've got work to do. Your reflexes are still slow.
Maybe for a witcher.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations? Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any strigger. Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
Better not. Vesemir said if it does, he'll make you eat a bowl of slugs covered in salt.
You!
Exactly. So you'd best...
Maybe the salt would
Come on.
enhance the
We'll
flavor?
practice with the others down
Maybe?
below.
Shall we run the walls?
Sure.
Of course. Is a Witcher school or an elven bathhouse?
I don't know. Sometimes...
To the bottom.
Maybe if you fall.
Sometimes with Geralt around, I'm sure... Nope, Yennefer's still here. It's not going to be an elven bathhouse.
Don't bother me,
Oh.
Geralt. I'll trip and fall.
What did I tell you about breathing? through your mouth, in rhythm with your steps.
Careful, falling from a great height can lead to injury or even death. Who even needs to use ladders? Press jump while running to leap over obstacles. Siri, are you still?
I win.
Your legs are longer. I'll show you yet. You just need to grow a bit.
Take that, small child. You have been defeated in this contest of endurance and strength. Although that must mean Witcher 4 is going to be taking... Actually, no, wait. I don't know exactly how long Witcher 4 is going to be because I don't know if Ciri is still a child. Also, every Witcher is scarred up. It's kind of like the beginning of...
Anything to say for yourself, young lady?
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts.
I'll get back to Starship Troopers in a second
At
here.
the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl ghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zeracania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
So you did read the chapter. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
Could have said you did the exercise while Vesemir was asleep.
So you did the reading. Why not admit it right off?
Never pounce on an advantage as soon as it appears. Wait till it stands to have maximum effect. Uncle Vesemir's words.
Oh, you punk kid.
Quick, but mischievous. Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab a sword.
How many children do you see at this Witcher Academy?
What do you think? Should we start by reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
Let's go with the fundamentals. Also, I was going to say, in regards to Starship Troopers, towards the beginning of the movie Starship Troopers, there's a scene where the main trio are checking in with the military. And, like, I don't remember the characters' names. Johnny, I think, is the main character. Johnny Bravo. Not Johnny Bravo. Jeez. But I want to say it's still Johnny is the main character. And he's like, I'm in the army to the desk clerk. And the desk clerk there is like, the army made me the man I am today. And the clerk is missing like both of his legs. He has a mechanical arm. And it's like, oh, yeah, great. But over the course of the movie, you see that like the army like leaves a lot of scars with a lot of lost limbs. And I feel as though that's how you get a little bit of that with this. Like all of the Witchers are really scarred up, which says a lot about their training, about their practice, about their experience. Whereas like you look at Yennefer, and she is pristine. And that says something about her experience in combat and how she deals, like her and Triss. And then now I think looking at Ciri, it looks like she has kind of a matching scar to Geralt in The Witcher 4. But yeah, like the presence, like, oh, this is what you can expect out of your Witcher life is lots of scars.
Should work on the basics. Even skilled masters need to hone the fundamentals, and Ciri's barely a novice.
sword, Geralt.
Witchers must be prepared to fight foes of all kinds, be they plate-clad knights, ethereal wraiths, or bone-crushing giants. To match the strengths and exploit the weakness of different enemies, Witchers need to use a variety of weapons and combat techniques. The core tools of their trade are their swords, one steel for fighting humans and non-humans, the other silver for slaying monsters. Witchers have also mastered a simple form of combat magic. These signs are not as powerful as the spells wielded by mages, but they can be cast very quickly with simple one-handed gestures, making them quite useful in the heat of combat. Witchers are also adept in basic alchemy. I don't know how much I'm going to get into that. I'm sure the game is going to make me get into that, because I'll need it to get an edge over my opponents. But we'll see. They can brew powerful potions, blade oils, bombs, all of which give them a keen advantage when fighting stronger or faster foes. Draw your sword. Press left. Let's see. Select target.
Quick cuts. 1, 2, 3. Strong strikes now. Give it all you got. Never lock your elbow when striking, young lady. Who's next? Done.
Position, Siri. Footwork. Remember.
Roll out of the way. To roll out of the way of a blow, choose a direction and press X. Oh, okay. So if I want to dodge, but I also need more distance.
Siri, see how
Oh.
Geralt holds his sword, its angle. Pretend now, live later. Riposte. Strike. Counter.
Press L2 just before your opponent strikes to perform a counterattack. Ah, I was going to say.
Come on. Now, young lady. To bring
Cast
day
the
to a close, we'll
Quen
go over a few
sign.
witches' signs. Let's start with Quen.
What does it do? I thought that's what I had. Oh, protective shield.
Siri, Quen is sometimes called the Witcher's Shield. Now watch carefully to see why.
The Quen sign protects you against damage and certain critical effects. Huh.
Cast Igni, Geralt. I want to see sparks fly. Damn it. See? If not for the Quen sign, I'd be aflame by now. Alright, Geralt. Come on.
The Ard sign, telekinetic blast. We've already done that. Yeah, very rude of you.
See that, Siri? Ard will knock anyone or anything off. Time for Axie. Damn it. I hate this feeling.
Influences opponents' minds.
Axie can really muddle your mind
But what does it do?
for this shit.
Oh, temporarily disorient your opponents.
Erden now. Show her, Geralt.
A magic trap.
See this, Siri? Couldn't move if I wanted to.
I can.
Lost your nerve?
Throw a bomb. Don't worry, Siri. Quen will dampen the blow.
Yes, I can stand in a spot. Hold R1 and aim at one of the highlighted. The combat tutorial is over. You can continue training. Now we'll.
Fine. Enough. Continue training at will.
No, I sheathed. Said sword.
Whoa! You really showed him, kid.
Ciri, get down here.
A little she-devil.
Witcher
When she's
parkour.
back, we'll set her to polishing all the swords at Kaer Morhen.
Find that helmet? Ciri? I'll make sure to find every last blade for you. What the? Vesemir.
I've long awaited this, and you, White Wolf.
No!
Well, I know Ciri's not dead. Because she has to show up in Witcher 4. The Road to Vizima. May 1272.
You all right?
Had a nightmare.
About?
Take forever to explain.
Dawn's some way off. We've got time.
I mean, it wouldn't take that long to explain.
Started in the guest room at Kaer Morhen. I was relaxing in the tub, and next to me,
Triss?
Yennefer. Funny, isn't it? She's never been there. Seemed so real in my dream, though.
Was she nagging you about something? True to life, indeed. We'll find her.
In the dream, I went and found Ciri. Then we trained.
Those were the days. Little she-devil. I've trained kids who were faster, stronger, but none had her character. Didn't end well, did it? Your dream.
Well, it was a nightmare.
Wild Hunt appeared, attacked Ciri. I couldn't move, stood there like a stump.
It was just a dream.
That's the problem. It was more. In the past, when Ciri'd appear in my dreams, something was wrong. She was in danger.
We taught her how to defend herself from anything, wraiths included.
But what about Al-Ghouls? What about ghouls?
Be dawning soon. Time to go.
Wait. Show me the letter from Yennefer. Might have overlooked some hint in there.
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she wrote. Meanwhile, one army or another burned the village to the ground. All we can do is follow her trail, so...
Stop talking for a minute and give me the letter. How about that? It
Also,
does
what is
smell
that
of
letter
garlic and
that's
gooseberry.
attached to the tree?
We're gonna read it, not sniff it.
We must meet soon. Willoughby near Vizima. Nothing else to guide us there. What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn?
Stuffed unicorn. Used it once or twice. Certain situations.
The things young folk get up to these days.
Back on topic. How's it look? How far behind Yennefer are we?
2 or 3 days. Trail's fresh. But it looks like it leads towards the main road. Could be muddled there.
What are your thoughts, Roach?
Hear that?
I hear it. I smell it. Ghouls.
Life on the continent and in the Skellige Isles is nasty, brutish, and short. War lays waste to the land, and those it spares lives in fear of the countless monsters lurking outside every town and village. Monsters are shown with a silver health bar above their heads, indicating that you should fight them with your silver sword. Thank you very much, video game. Fast attack. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, I'm trying to... There we go.
How long are you gonna make me wait?
It's a little clunky, but hopefully I'll get used to it. Striking opponents generates adrenaline points. Certain abilities you can acquire allow you to perform special attacks that require and consume adrenaline points. Your adrenaline points slowly decline when you are not engaged in combat.
When armies pass, necrophages
You can regenerate vitality by eating or drinking, or by meditating for at least an hour. While playing on the Blood and Broken Bones and Death March, meditation does not regenerate vitality. I'm fine with that. Food and drink can be placed in your consumable slots for quick use during combat. You have some food equipped in your consumable slot. Press up now to eat it and regenerate a portion of your vitality. To have your course come to you, double press L3. Hold up. I feel as though it would be nicer if the loot was a little bit easier to notice, but I suppose you got the X's at the mini-map to guide you. Like, I don't really know what I need with a lot of these ingredients. But, like, I could always maybe sell them? Let's see, do I have a limited inventory? Okay, yes, yes, yes. Travel bag, tabs. I feel like I need something in between a inventory, or like a tutorial that, like, cycles through everything and nothing. Blah, blah, alchemy ingredients, quest items, food items, and oils, potions, and bombs, weapons, armor. You can toggle between large and small item descriptions, blah, blah. You can see how a given item will look on Gerald. Press X, press square, should I say. You can see how items will look. Choose an order. This is... Ah, now toxicity is an issue. Because every potion has alcohol in it. Charges. Do you, when you, like, can you restore charges to any potion? Let's see. Temporary lowers the required level of all items by 2. I don't know if that sounds particularly, like, if it's temporary. No. And now they're all sitting in the alchemy section. Definitely seems like a much larger inventory space than The Witcher 1.
Ever tell you about this sorcerer I knew? Couldn't stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
Witchers spend most of their time on the road in search of their next contract. They must trek across wide valleys, climb over high mountain peaks, and trudge through thick bogs. Luckily, Geralt can always count on his horse, Roach, to help him in his travels.
Because you can brew potions from their blood?
No, because by eating rotting corpses, they prevent epidemics.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No. Really upset him, too. His theory collapsed.
I was assuming Cantor meant follow the quest person, but it seems like it's more towards just follow the road.
War is not exactly going our way.
We have a side.
The Northern Realms.
Radovid's realms, don't you mean? Temeria and Edirn are no more.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. It's what keeps us going.
It definitely seems as though the war has made its way through this place.
Come on, Roach.
We going?
Okay, the sun is really bright. Oh, hello. Came back for your snack, did you? Also, is the old guy still standing?
How's it gone?
Yeah. Come out.
Gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it, alive, piece by piece.
Oh. You'd like a reward, I suppose.
Could always use a few crowns.
Thing is, I've a meager purse at the moment. Nilfgaardians requisitioned my goods. Now this.
And you're alive.
Here.
Consider it a donation.
Back to the trail.
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there, muddled.
You seek someone?
Yes, a woman. Medium height, long black hair. Seen anyone like that?
No. But
That sounds like it
there's
describes a
lady
lot
in
of
White
people.
Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there.
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Let's go.
Oh, you're a merchant, eh?
Greetings. 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 Greetings.
Oh, you have nothing for sale. Great. Hold X without steering to automatically follow the path of the road. Your horse won't lose stamina while using this option to automatically follow the road. All right. thank you for an explanation of what canter is after you teach me what
So,
button
Griffin, this goes to
activates
the
canter.
village. Strange.
My thoughts exactly. In the forest or the mountain, sure, but here? Near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
Men, too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard. And we should leave as soon as we learn it.
You're nearing a village. Don't disturb the peace. Remember, town guards and hired watchmen won't tolerate theft and also won't look kindly on you accosting others. Local residents often erect notice boards near settlements such as villages and cities. These are marked on your map. Examine them to learn about contracts, work for witchers, and local happenings. Does the horse automatically canter around?
Move it! Giddy up.
Oh my. Is that how you park your horse in Witcher country?
What? Take that down before there's trouble.
That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
My arse it is.
Witches?
I'll not drink with Weaverlaw's freaks.
Oh, look. I think there's somebody playing Gwent.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy around here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. One mean beast.
Mean? Light way for a hunter to put it. Clawed Lena so bad, poor thing's 1 foot in the grave. But does no good to wallow in misfortune. How can I be of service?
With a drop of vodka for me.
And you? Something to wet your tongue?
Let's see. Options marked money will open the shop panel.
There a contract on that griffin?
Nay, not at the moment. Used to be. Seems
Also,
the beast had built a nest nearby.
This is a very minor complaint I have in regards to modern games.
Now the aldermen don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first. And seems they hanged the Lord. So no contract.
Shame. We might have done something, but not for free.
And that is like the idea that a lot of games these days sometimes use, I say a lot, but I can only name 2 off the top of my head, which is Cyberpunk, another game from CG Projekt Red, and Guildfall? I think that's the name of it. Anyway, that's not Guildfall, it's something else. Anyway, like it's the use of like random things just kind of like happening in the environments to give the area that you're in, make it seem more lively, make it seem as though more things are going on. So like in, is it Guild? This is unfortunately going to bother me. So give me a second. So like in this game that I'm describing that I don't remember the name of, like you'll be talking to somebody and you'll see leaves kind of like flying around. And the leaves don't really exist in the environment. They're just kind of like randomly generated, and then they randomly disintegrate. They exist and only to disappear. Wow, I played it such a long time ago. That's my excuse. Greedfall. Wow. Greedfall's the game. And Cyberpunk, there's example, like you might see like newspapers fly across. The problem with this is that a lot of the times you'll see the thing appear out of nowhere where there was nothing, and then you'll see it disappear into nowhere, where there is nothing. And there's no rhyme or reason sometimes to the direction of those random samplings of assortments. Like right now, we had a bird just fly past. And now, not right now, because I've been talking for way too long. It's been like a couple minutes, but a bird flies past Geralt. We're in the middle of this tavern, and there's just like a bird that flies past him for no reason. Like, you can argue, like, there are windows open, doors are open, birds are going to get in and out. No problem. But it does kind of feel out of place. It does feel like it's just kind of this random thing to happen to give the appearance of a lively, dynamic universe.
Pretty busy place you got.
Nations on the move. Some search for kin, others just want to get out of the way of the armies. They all need food, drink, and a night's rest in warmth.
So, war's been good for your trade?
Aye, so far. But it'd be best to know peace again. Times like these, you never know what tomorrow will bring.
Show me what you got behind the counter.
Buy and sell items using the shop panel. Press X to make a purchase. Square, yes, yes, yes. You don't want to buy my alchemy ingredients? She sells Gwent cards. Swap a card on the battlefield to return it to your hand. Nah. Place next to a card with the same name to double the strength of both cards. Catapult. Blue Stripes Commando. Place next to a card with the same name. Okay, yeah. Should I buy all of her Gwent cards? Clear any weather effects. And let's also maybe buy some... Ooh, vitality regeneration per enemy killed during combat. That's not bad. I'm looking for a woman.
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white.
The violet eyes and the black and white definitely emphasize...
Strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
She does sound like she stands out.
Especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
Dialogue options marked X will end the conversation.
Thanks for everything. Help you bandage that up?
Please. I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
Here, the Black One's been out measuring the fields.
Let him measure. Better that than burning the harvest.
Looks like we have a Gwent panel. There we go.
You're dumber than a headless cockerel.
Gwent players use their own customized decks. Use this panel to manage your deck. You can build one deck for each of the 4 factions: Niflgaard, Northern Realms, Monsters, and Scoia'tael. Let's see. Each faction features a number of unique cards. Oh my gosh, this is too much. Let's see. That encourage a different style of play. Each faction also has a faction perk. Niflgaard wins any round that ends in a draw. Northern Realms grants an extra card after every victorious round. Scoia'tael decides who takes the first turn of a battle. Monsters keeps a random unit card on the battlefield after each round. Each deck has 1 leader. Press square to see the leaders available for the currently viewed faction. Press X to choose a highlighted leader card. Leaders have unique abilities. All the cards you own, which can be used with this faction, are shown here. Cards currently in this faction deck appear here. The deck must consist of at least 22 unit cards. It can also contain up to 10 special cards. You can include more than 22 unit cards in your deck, but remember that doing so decreases your chances of drawing your most powerful cards. So I'm actually short 1 unit card and 2 special cards. Yeah, your deck is currently 2 unit cards short as indicated by the red number. You must move 2 unit cards from the collection to the... Oh, okay, never mind. Well, let's put one of the catapults, which I just bought. And the Crinfid Reavers. I don't know what any of these things mean. Okay, let's take a look at our leader for this. We have King Tamaria. Pick an impenetrable fog cart and play it instantly. Yeah, sure, why not? But I don't really have enough cards to start a Scoia'tael deck, or a Monsters, or a Niflgaard Empire. I only have the Northern Realms deck available to me.
Why they're marking out them lines, eh? Parcel out their patrimony.
All right. Peasant, tell me about a woman.
Someone.
And we seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak, for your breath sours my beer.
Options marked with the axis sign. The sign influences people's mind, causing them to act according to your will. To charm more stubborn individuals who would otherwise resist during a conversation, invest in the delusion ability in the character panel.
Just want to talk.
You deaf, Stray? No one here will talk to you.
If it's company you seek, stick that mangy snout of yours in a trough with the pigs.
Show that shit-eater, Micah.
Raven-haired woman dressed in black and white. Seen her? Talk.
Folks say the lady rode through the village a few days back. Galloping so fast she knocked Radabor into a ditch.
Which way did she go?
Dunno. Lots of tracks leading off the main road. Could have gone anywhere.
Oi, people! The freak's taken Micah's mind!
And I'll take your tongue if you don't shut up.
Let's see. I know everybody doesn't like Witchers. I don't remember exactly why. Is it the mutations? Is it their isolation from the rest of society?
Four factions. Four what? Factions, teams.
Stash.
Clubs and spades, except each suit has its own face cards. There are also special cards.
Are you playing Gwent?
Waste of time. The earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
So it'll take 1 year.
Got a minute?
Why not? Aldert Geert, assistant professor in contemporary history at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher with tenure. I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not. Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
Horsewoman of war? What's that about?
Folks say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
Not a place I'd ever expect to find a scholar. Take it you're fleeing the war?
Quite the opposite. Chasing it. I'm headed for the front.
Tired of life?
I seek knowledge, which I value more than life itself. I've a thirst no dusty old tomes can quench. I wish to see the Nilfgaardian invasion with my own eyes, understand it, and record it all in my chronicle, my magnum opus.
Right.
Interesting. We need somebody to describe war, what it's really like. Not colorful banners and generals making moving speeches, but rape, violence, and thoughtless cruelty.
Ah, I see you lack the polish of the Academy. Rape and cruelty are details of no import to the war's course. Trinkets on the garment of conflict, one might say.
Tell that to the people whose houses burned down.
And yeah, like if you're going to tell the story of what happens in the war, there's definitely layers to the story. You've got your like top layer where you have the people in power who make the decisions that create the cascading effect that leads to the violence on the bottom layer. But if you don't talk about the actual fighting, like you create this censored depiction of war that romanticizes it.
War reached Novigrad yet?
Nope, but it's only a matter of time. Nilfgaard on one bank, Redania on the other, drooling over the city like dogs over a juicy bone.
Many a ruler's choked on that bone.
True. We value our liberty in Novigrad, and we know how to fight for it.
The scholars especially.
The sword is not the only weapon. Do not forget, architects from our academy designed the city walls. Walls no war machine has ever crumbled.
Gotta go. So long.
A moment, Witcher. You strike me as a man of the world. Are you familiar with Gwent?
No, and I don't have time to learn.
But the rules are quite simple. Come, let's play.
Options marked with cards will begin a game of Gwent. Shall we begin our first game of Gwent? All right, let us play.
Why not?
Splendid. Here's how it's done.
Yes, I do want to begin the Gwent tutorial because I have never played Gwent. Gwent is an ancient dwarven card game that simulates the clash of two armies in battle. The players are generals, and the cards are their forces. Okay, and that makes sense why we have the leaders and such. To begin, you draw 10 cards. This will be your hand for the rest of the match. You will not draw any more cards. So use these wisely. Which is why if you have a lot of extra units, that you don't want too many units. You want the spiciest units available. This is a unit card. The number in the upper left corner indicates its strength. When placed in the battlefield, the value is added to the total strength of the player who placed it. Ah. And then when you have multiple of the same card, that doubles their strength, I believe. This unit's combat row icon. This icon indicates the row on the battlefield where the card can be placed. So, let's see. Siege Expert. Siege Combat. Makes sense. Some units have special abilities. This Kaidwani's Siege Expert's special ability is called Morale Boost, which grants +1 strength to all units in the same row. Weather cards are a type of special card. They reduce the strength of all cards of a given type in the battlefield, including your own. Honestly, I don't think any of the descriptions on the cards are giving... are highlighting any of these cards. Like, oh, you can put some rain. Even the rain smells like piss. You can have some frost. It'll hide the bodies. You care about your country. You've even raped for your country. Great. At the start of each game, you can select up to 2 cards to discard and redraw. But let's skip that for now and go straight to playing. Here is a battlefield. This is your side, your opponent's side. During a turn, plays one card in the battlefield or pass. Is there a limited amount of turns? Each deck has a leader. The leader grants you a special ability which you can use only once during battle. Trigger the special ability at any point by pressing square. Press square X to select a card from your hand. Press it again to place it on the battlefield. Okay, so we got melee, siege, ranged, melee. We have rain. Can I look at the cards? Yes. That one adds strength to all units in that row, which is good. Only for siege weapons. All right, let's throw a... The number in your left by your icon shows the current total strength of your units. The number on the right shows the total strength for that row. Both values are updated when a card is played. At the end of the round, the player with the highest total strength wins. Oh, so it behooves you to always play high-strength cards. During your turn, you can pass by holding down triangle. Once you pass, you cannot play any more cards during that round. Your opponent can continue playing cards until he or she passes as well. You should pass when you're confident you can win with the units you have already in play, or to let your opponent win and save your cards for the next round. A round ends when both players have passed. The player then compare the total strength of your units to determine the winner. All cards in the battlefield are discarded and both players' total strength is reset to 0. Okay, so I'll just put in another high-numbered card. I once made a prisoner vomit his own entrails. Good times. Good times. For a fire mage, he's not very flamboyant. All right. So right now I'm still winning, 11 to 8. Let's throw in a siege. Ah. So because of that, it made the siege weapons on both sides go down. All right, I'm still winning. I feel like that's like if you just have a lot of really good cards, you just win, maybe? Or is it like the weather effects that could really kind of throw a loop through everything? Ma'am, your collar is really large. Ah, the opponent passed. Okay. Passed again. I'll use my leader card. It's natural and beautiful that a man should love his sister. What was I saying about these cards and their descriptions? Wait, I thought that was supposed to get rid of weather effects. The player who loses a round also loses a life gem. The game is over once a player has lost both life gems. All right. Okay, I suppose this is what happens. If you use all of your cards in the first round, you have no cards to use in the second. Okay, we don't want to use that. Yeah, I don't have any units. I did not realize how the in-between rounds. Thank you for... There's no shame in passing and letting your opponent win hand. Sometimes it's better to save your cards for later. I feel like that is something a little bit missing from the tutorial. I did not realize that there are rounds, and you don't really replenish your cards during a round. Although I suppose it says you never get any more cards.
Well, it's not a game for everyone. Requires an analytical mind. If you ever find yourself in Oxenfurt and wish to play a true master, ask for Stepan. A simple innkeep by trade, but a true maestro when it comes to Gwent.
I'll remember that. Thanks.
Ah, you return. Shall I deal?
Let's give it one more try.
Let's play this game of yours.
So actually, hold on. Let's get rid of you. Poor fucking inventory. Oh no. Do we want all 9 special cards? Because I think what we want is more unit cards. And let's remind ourselves, what does... Yeah, it says he's supposed to clear any weather effects, but did not seem to do anything. Actually, yeah, let's... Okay. Now that I have a better idea of what I'm doing... Right? Nope. I have forgot about the redraw phase. That's fine. What does this guy do? Place next to a card with the same name to double the strength of both cards. Let's use one of the weaker cards. Let's use one of these. Actually, what is the difference between these two? Place on your opponent's battlefield and draw 2 cards from your deck. Huh. Interesting. I'm going to need to put something down. What I could do is I could... Maybe use one of these stronger cards. Okay, I did not realize that when you pass all of your turns, and you don't just go back to the next turn. Still, maybe we're okay. Oh, he's passed. So I could just put down 2 cards and I'm fine. And now it's 8-7 and I win. And now I've got 2 cards that add up to 12 and he probably has almost nothing. Yeah, he only has 1 card left. Excellent. We win. Our first victory in Gwent.
An interesting round. If you desire a rematch, let me know.
No, I'm good. Though, let us save our game. And then let us also rename the stream because it is no longer accurate. So it'll say, finally played Gwent. You, Gaunter O'Dim. A miraculous guide to Gwent. The tome you hold in your hands, commissioned by the most gracious Duke de Berry, shall make use of magic most arcane to display which Gwent cards are currently missing from your collection. You need but open it and repeat in your mind, how about a round of Gwent? And the following shall appear. Dear friend, forgive me for not asking about your health or how you have been these last years. Time is very short. I have important news. We must meet, and soon. Ride to Willoughby, near Vizima, and don't spare the horses. While I do eagerly await our reunion, I won't be able to wait, eagerly or otherwise, very long. Your dear friend, Yennefer. P.S. I still have the unicorn.
Looking for a woman.
Like everyone.
Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies. It'll lift your spirits.
Fine, I'll have a drink. Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Oh. Sir. I was not expecting you to refer to her by name.
Never mentioned her name.
Yet you described her perfectly. And once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
do? Who are you?
A mangy vagrant. Gone to Rodim, at your service.
Vagrant. That a profession now?
Once a merchant of mirrors. The madding crowd dubbed me Master Mirror, or the Man of Glass.
That is an interesting switch to professions for you.
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
It's a Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
Recognize me from Master Dandelion's ballads too?
To your health.
What was I saying about random critters and things happening in the background? It's like there's like a scattering of birds or something that are just flying right off screen.
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
Guessed it. It's love.
I knew it at once.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
An Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Thanks.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble and you'll be nearby to help.
It doesn't seem like either of them drank any of their schnapps.
Something else you'll be needing.
Farewell.
All right. We're going to have to leave this bar, see if we can find out some Never mind. Hello.
Done drinking?
Yep.
Then fuck off.
Don't want your kind here.
Wouldn't want to stay long anyway.
Maybe not. And maybe you'll just stay forever.
6 feet under.
Not your lucky day. Nice meeting you.
Take that, peasants. Your game state will automatically be saved when you reach certain milestones in the story. Still, you should save your progress early and often on your own. The world is full of predators, bloodthirsty beast, and other. We just had a fist, ma'am. It was just a fist fight. They're perfectly fine.
Told me about a Smith's boy. The lad went missing one day, so folk nabbed a witchman that was hunting nearby. Started poking him arses. They started twisting and squirming, so wham bam, they knocked his head off. Oh, so it worked. Except it was some drowning.
We meet again.
Thank you for saving me. People say all kinds of things about witches, but I've always known yours to be an honorable guild.
So you managed to salvage some goods.
Yes, but I await the repair of my wagon. As time passes, my losses grow. Do you need something? I'll let it go half free.
Let me have a look at your stock.
Your horse will not panic when it cannot see the monsters that are scaring it. I have no money.
Take care.
I spent it all on Gwent cards and chicken.
Looking for trouble?
Technically, no. I'm looking for Yennefer.
R-V-A-N, not Goydemar.
What do you mean?
May the sun
I know what they named you at your cutting. What kind of name is that anyway? Dervin.
Nilfgaardian. My gran was from Nazaire.
Oh, so that's how it is. Then by my leave, Master Dervin, may the gold sun guide you far away from my land.
Sir, why are you walking around in a circle?
Kings do the fighting, peasants do the dying.
What was I saying about Starship Troopers earlier? Yet another Starship Troopers line. What is the Air Force in Starship Troopers called? It's like the pilots do the flying while the soldiers do the dying. To have your horse come to you, double press the left analog stick. I actually did forget about that. But I'm fine walking. I kind of just want to take a lay of the land, look around at things. Or maybe I should summon the horse. It's not like I'm going to be passing too much that's that exciting. Roach, to me!
Winds howling.
Roach.
Go, go.
And we got a little graveyard here. A little cemetery.
Magic.
Ah. Ah. How are you not dead yet? No, really, why are you not dying? Ah, I've gained an ability point. Go to the glossary. No, I don't. When you have certain number of experience points, you advance to the next level. You gain experience points for killing monsters and completing quests. You receive ability points every time you gain a level. Use these points. You can acquire new abilities or improve the ones you already have. An ability's color indicates what branch it belongs to. Fast attack damage increased by 10%. I use fast attack a lot. Oh, and then I have to slot it. So essentially, you kind of create your own custom Witcher. Let's use... That's great. That's... Where did he go? Ah, a Gildorf sword. You have a Witcher potion, but in order to use it, you must first equip it. Oh, that's just junk. That is armor piercing. This does not. But it's needs to be repaired more than anything else.
Magic. A place of power.
Horse. Okay, no jumping with this horse.
Let's go.
Why, hello. Men of certain country. Countrymen. Are these the Niflgaardians? Yep, hold on. I should probably eat something. Maybe have one of those chickens. Maybe I should have had one of those chickens. Can I use it from the inventory? Yes. Yeah, lesser glyph of Ard. All right. I definitely have a lot of practice ahead of myself if I expect to get any good with the combat. And actually, let us disable the HUD temporarily. Ah. Screenshots are a little difficult with the PS5. That's the thing that the Xbox Series S is good, is it really has a dedicated screenshot button. All right. And this is there we go. Let's go talk to these Niflgaardians, see if we can get some information. Let's also save our game, even though we're still kind of doing terribly. Oh, yeah. No, we don't need to call the horse. We're 72 feet away. Oh, hello. Just a bunch of Niflgaardians doing push-ups. Yep.
Military camp. No locals allowed without the express consent of the garrison commander.
I look like a local to you?
You look like trouble.
Dead wrong. I make trouble go away. I'm a witcher.
A witcher? Captain Peter Sagwin Levy is in the tower. Turn right, past the gate.
Guessing your captain's got work for me.
This is the army, Nordling. There is no guessing. To the tower. Go.
Alrighty then. I wonder if I could, Blacksmiths forge weapons, armorers make armor. That makes sense. Use special grindstones to temporarily enhance your weapons. Doing so grants a bonus to damage dealt by your weapons.
How much grain will your village give?
Whatever you say, Your Excellency.
Look at my hands. Look. See the calluses? These are not the hands of an excellency, but of a farmer. So we speak peasant to peasant. How much can you give?
40 bushels. There'd be more, sir, but our lads, the Temerians, that is, took from us earlier and...
You will give 30, and that will do. Let us settle on it, and I wish to see the transport soon.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you kindly.
I summoned only the Elderman and the smith, Willis. But it is said he is a dwarf. You are too tall to be him.
Plan to requisition something from him, too?
If it is necessary, yes, of course. We are at war, in case you have not noticed. Who are you? Speak.
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Vatgern. This explains why I did not hear your footsteps. What do you seek here?
Yennefer of Vengerberg. Where was she headed?
That is a military secret.
Haven't thrown me out yet. Haven't called the guards. So go ahead. What's your price?
There is a griffin in the area. Slay it. And then I shall see what I can do.
Yeah. So now we have a job. Also, don't be fooled by the bits and bobs on his armor. He's still the garrison commander from the block.
Why do you care about this griffin?
Because I care about people. The beast has killed 10 already, including a few of my men. To hunt it, I would need to mobilize the entire garrison, comb the woods, organize a batu. Simply impossible.
Too big a hassle?
No, too high a risk. I cannot disperse my forces. Temeria's army we have crushed, but its common folk remain, ready to answer a call to arms. So, as to this griffin, I can sit on my hands, or hire a professional.
Well, luckily a professional monster hunter who definitely doesn't have trouble fighting local wolves is right here.
It's a deal. Some questions before I start. Know where the griffin has its lair?
It kept to the Vulpine Woods at first. I sent a patrol there, 5 young men. A hunter found them 2 days on. They only recognized them because they wore our plate. Since then, the griffin has grown bold. Attacks in villages, fields, on the main road.
Meaning it's abandoned its lair. Gonna have to set a trap.
I judge from your tone this will not be easy. What do you require?
Need more information about this griffin. Its sex, why it's abandoned its lair.
Shall I bring you witnesses?
They won't say anything I don't already know. I need to go where your men died. Look around. What's the name of the hunter who found them?
Mislov. He has a hut south of the village, very near the wood. Helpful fellow. A little strange, though.
I'll need bait. A specific herb. Buckthorn. Scent should lure the griffin from 10 miles off.
Buckthorn? I do not know this. But I am not yet fluent in the common tongue.
Probably mastered the basics, though. Hands up. Kill them.
No. First came idioms. Don't play with fire, for example. Go to Tomira, an herbalist. She lives near the crossroads. She will aid you.
All right.
Tomira and Mislov. Thanks.
Let's see. If your current quest has more than one objective, you can choose which objective is tracked by pressing R3. All right. Now, is there a place I can meditate? How does one meditate? Use the armor's table to temporarily enhance your armor. Doing so grants a bonus to your armor trait. All right. Let's see. Is there fast travel? Yes, there is. Let's see. There's also this area here. So maybe we'll make for the road. Or maybe the game still needs to tutorialize how you meditate. Here we go. We're tutorializing fast travel. Once discovered, signposts allow you to travel directly from one location to another. Walk up to a signpost and press X to fast travel. Do I have to walk up to a signpost? Because it seemed like I was able to fast travel for the map. Well, let's try it out. Like, they may have eventually updated the game so that you can start fast traveling from anywhere. Ah, you must first find a signpost. Okay. Let's place a custom marker. Actually, no, I don't have to. Let's fast travel to the sawmill. Wait, who's closer to us? The hunter or the herbalist? I think it's the herbalist. Now, a lot of this I've actually played through. It's just been so long that I don't remember. I'm pretty sure I at least did these two sections a long, long time ago. But I don't remember if I actually fought the griffin or if that's where I stopped playing the game such a long, long time ago.
Bad time.
Not at all. Hand me the beggar tickets. The red bloom. Well, well, one versed in herbs.
Probably saying too much, but I know a bit. For instance, that beggar tick's poisonous.
In large doses. Small ones soothe pain and bring forth pleasant dreams. Which is all I can hope to do for her.
Oh, is that the one who was wounded by the griffin?
Griffin do that to her?
Delina. Yes. Attacked her at night. She was walking in the woods.
At night? Through the woods? In wartime?
Meeting a boy. The young, you know, do foolish things for love. Wounds are healing, but she will die. Blood's pooling in her skull. Nothing my brews can do to help.
Could try to help her with one of my potions. Swallow can heal internal hemorrhages.
But?
Witcher's potions aren't for humans.
She'll die as it is.
Yes. A peaceful death soothed by your concoctions. If I give her Swallow and something goes wrong, the whole village will hear her screams.
I understand. Do as you will.
Looking for buckthorn. Know if it grows anywhere around here?
Bottom of the river, where the channel's widest. But you do know that once out of the water...
It'll stink worse than a week-old carcass. Counting on it. I'm hunting the griffin. Need the buckthorn for bait.
I was thinking... A few years ago we had trouble, drowners under the bridge. The whole village had to pitch in for a witcher. Who now can afford the bounty on a griffin's head?
Captain Peter Sars... something.
Ah, good to know the Black One's looking out for our welfare.
Doubt Emperor Emir cares about you. But this captain just might. Seems like a decent man.
There are no decent men in the army. There are only orders.
Not from here, are you? A lot of bitterness in you. Too much for someone who spent her life in a hut in the middle of nowhere.
True. And you're in a hurry. Elsewise you'd not use bait, just wait for the griffin to attack again.
Believe we could have an interesting conversation.
But not today. Let's see. All right, how do I brew a potion? How do I brew Swallow? Okay, let's take a look at our alchemy page. Wow, we have nothing. We need Dwarven Spirits, 5 Celandines, and 1 Drowner Brain. All right. How do I switch quests, though? Because I can't do that just yet. All right, let's ask the Drowner... No, the Drowner. Let's ask the Hunter where he found the bodies. Actually, let's take a look at the map. What's closer to us? We're kind of heading towards... Oh, wait, hold on. There we go. We meditated for an hour. We got our health back. I don't know what plant I just picked up. I'm not... I feel like I'm gonna... That's what we're gonna have to do. We're just gonna have to start looting, like, every single herb and plant that we see in hopes... Yeah, hello. You have a quest for me? A request?
Greetings.
A witcher? You see the notice? Hear about the well?
Well, first I've heard.
No, I did not see the notice.
It's haunted. Has been for a good 20 years.
20? So why'd you put out a notice just now?
Because earlier on we drew our water from the river. But so many corpses floating in it after the battle it's turned noxious. My daughter Mandy drank half a pitcher. Felt dreadful ill, can't keep nothing down. She grows worse by the day. Herbalist claims you fight a fever with drink. And not beer nor cider, but water. Clear, pure water. And where am I to get that if not from the well? But first, the ghost's got to be driven away. And it don't let any man near.
This ghost. Describe it for me.
Well, it's awful frightening. Awful.
I meant, what does it look like?
It looks like a woman, but fresh from the grave. Wears a dirty dress, all rags, its skin flaking off its bones, and it howls like it's suffering.
Some wraith. Or maybe an alp.
If you don't wallop it, Master, if you don't take care of it, that is, it'll come kill me daughter.
Fine, I'll help. Where's this well?
In Havel, a settlement on the heights. It's abandoned now. No one ventures there on account of the ghost being about. Drive it off, please.
Was that the wraith that I was fighting there earlier? All right, let's save our game. Like, part of me is like, hey, maybe I should grab Roach. Because this looks like it's a way off. On the other hand, part of me is like, you know, how will I be able to collect herbs and spices if I'm not on foot? And I feel like I just need to grab as many herbs and spices in order to survive. I don't even know what I'm picking up. But in theory, if I pick up every herb and or spice on my way there... Oh, hello.
The infamous well. A new wraith. What's doing here?
Hold on. It looks like we're going to have to read the entry. Let's see. Vulnerable against whatever that symbol is. Yarden. In particular, the Noon Wraith, the spirits of young women and girls who died violent deaths right before their weddings. Are there so many young girls who died right before their weddings to become a thing?
Something's tied the Noon Wraith to this place. An object. Something she needs before she'll leave this world.
No, wrong one. Yurden, a magic trap.
A journal. Might be useful.
It's happened. Volker sent a petition of our grievances against the Lord. Hold on, how much? Okay, it's not that long. A lord to the courts at Vizima. Listed all the harm he's done us. How he killed Johann for not taking off his cap quick enough. How he trampled our fields when drunk with nary a thought of repayment. How he barged in during Pieter's wedding and demanded his right of the first night. Now we finally got what we begged Melitel for in our prayers for so long. The judge recognized our grievances and waived all our bonds and duties to the Lord. We can finally strike out on our own. At last, we can live as free men. The first day of our freedom. Hovel's not much of a village yet, but to my mind, it's better than the most fantastic place. Volker fumed our home with hazelwood smoke to dry out evil, buried a marten under the gate to make sure no thieves crossed our threshold. And then he gave me a bracelet, loveliest I've ever seen. Mother said it's foolish to spend so much on a bauble when we haven't plows nor hoes, and that we ought to return it to the merchant over my dead body. I'll never take it off. It'll always be there to remind me of Volker, of how happy we were that day. They say the Lord is coming to see us, that he wants to make a deal to beg us to return to the village. They say he's calm since his son died, that he's not as quick to anger about small slights. Well, we'll see. One way or another, I've no intention to move 1 inch from here. I'm pretty sure he did not calm.
Might be what ties the woman's spirit to this place. A man, stabbed with a knife, died on the spot. Animals fed on his body. Picked his skeleton clean. More bloodstains over there. But it's not his blood.
Is it Chris's blood?
Bloodstains. Barely visible. Someone was dragged this way. Someone who was still alive. Bodies dried to a crisp. Signs of burns. Noon Wraith did this.
Is there still something for me to find in here?
Prints in blood. Small hands. A woman's. Someone dragged her out. She was wounded. Fought for her life. No body in sight, but might still find some tracks. Under the right conditions, bloodstains can remain visible for decades.
Really?
Another print by the well. Moonwraith won't stray too far from the well. Moonwraith won't stray too far from the well.
Come on.
Bloodstains. Almost faded. But the line's taut. Something's not right.
Did they hang her in the well?
A corpse, hanged by the bucket rope. Woman the journal belonged to. Must be. Wide pelvis, small jaw. A woman. Around 30, judging by the teeth. Left arm's missing. Need to cremate the remains. Gotta find the object that binds her to this place before I do, though. Was she wearing the bracelet from her husband? Might be why her arm fell off. Gotta jump down there. Hope I don't break my legs.
Yeah, you'll need your legs for later. And also the loot. You'll definitely need the loot for later. Yep. Actually, let's take a look at our inventory. Since I've been picking up a whole bunch of stuff. All right, I'm 10 out of 60 weight. That's good. It's a good number. Oh, wait, I've already been here. Have I been here? Yes. I haven't been here, where there's nothing. Oh, wait, nope. All right. Let us save our game and then jump into the well. And also, we have retained our legs. Fantastic. Ah, her arm probably fell off and is somewhere inside the water. It is probably not inside this chest, but the dwarven spirit will be useful. I was going to say, where am I supposed to get out of here? There we go.
Lucky not to come up empty-handed. A bracelet with an inscription. To Claire, from Volker. Bracelet must have belonged to the woman in the well. Lovely craftsmanship. but I'll have to burn it with the body to get rid of the Noon Wraith for good. Better do it near the well.
Oh, wait, hold on. Now, there's puffballs on the surface, too. All right. Nope, this is just a place to catch our breath. It is not escape from the well.
Need to prepare for this fight. Brew some wraith oil. Drink some potions.
Save my game. Okay. Well, let's see what potions we have in the first place. I have the tawny oil, which might be useful. And that's it. How do I switch from bread to the tawny oil? Is that consumable slot 2? It is not. All right. Let us save our game. Now that we're all hopped up on the tawny. And burn the body. Actually, silver sword. Burn the body. Oh my. The silver sword was not intended to be out when you press the button.
And the bracelet. Igni. Hey, I think it worked.
Let's use Yarden. Let's try Yarden again. I'm not entirely sure how it works. There we go. So it needs to be in the, within that trap to actually take damage.
She's gone. For good.
I skipped that, so I did not see what that... Actually, yeah, we can see on the stream because it's got a little bit of a delay. And hopefully I'll be able to see what item I just picked up and got a tutorial for that I had ignored. Nope, that was too fast. That's okay. Let's write down the timestamp. This is 2 hours and 17 minutes into the... Okay. I'll look up whatever tutorial I just missed. Either way, we won. We defeated the Noon Wraith. Let us return... And actually, let us also meditate for an hour. Oh, it automatically replenished... Oh, okay. That's how the charges work. The alcohol was used in order to replenish the tawny oil potion. So, it behooves me to make my own... Yes, that's... To make my own potions because I'm able to restore it. Oh, clears toxicity and cancels all active potion effects. Nice. But I can just consume from there too. I don't need to have it equipped. All right. Let us go turn in our quest. A job well done. I'm sure that tutorial was about how I can use mutagens to craft certain things. Like... can be used to enhance abilities or create mutagen decoctions. Destroys monster nests. Let's take a look at this board, though. Let's see. All of these are important icons and locations. Got it. Let it hereby be known that by order of His Imperial Majesty's High Command, all able-bodied men of White Orchard must present themselves at the village inn equipped with a shovel, hoe, or pickaxe of their own provision. The fields near the village are littered with corpses, and given the warm spring we are currently experiencing, the High Command fears the rotting bodies might bring contagion to the village. Let this stand as proof to the residents of White Orchard that their new rulers care for their safety and shall defend them not only from bandits, but also from disease, by introducing measures which have been long standard in the civilized world. Any men refusing to comply with this order will be flogged and put to the stocks. Oh, see all these dead bodies that we caused? It's your problem. And if you don't take responsibility for our dead bodies, we will whip you. Hail Kerzer, Iglor, and Fayen Esnar. Don't understand what we just read? No wonder, it's Niflgardian. And soon half the world will be speaking this mysterious tongue, so you best start learning it now, and yours truly can help you for a very modest fee. The Imperial garrison hereby announces that every week the village's poor may come by to collect food rations. Rations will only be distributed to supplicants able to document proof of their poverty. Cheats will be punished like any other thieves and to the full extent of the law. Last night, a soldier fled from the army camp under cover of darkness. The wanted man, a recruit who recently volunteered to join His Majesty's service, goes by the name of Audrin. He claimed to be a Cadwini by birth, but said King Ensalt's misrule had convinced him to join the Imperial Army. He was part of a said institution for mere 2 days, but managed to eat and drink enough in that time for an entire regiment of dragoons. Anyone with information about this deserter's present location is to report to the garrison at once. Description: modest stature, wiry, with thinning hair. He fled in his undergarments by squeezing out through the latrine's drainage system and probably thus reeks like an old boar. Is that a Shawshank Redemption? I guess Tim Robbins' hair wasn't thinning. Can easily be recognized by his voice, which has the telltale rasp of a hardened alcoholic. Anyone found providing shelter or sustenance to the deserter will be subjected to a summary court-martial. Brother missing. Bastion, my brother, went off to fight the Black Ones. I've reason to think he stood in the great battle nearby. He's not returned to this day. Like many others, you'll say, and you'll be right. But if he fell, and I know it's likely he did, I'd give him up to the ground the least, like our fathers have done always. I'd bury him neath the barrow where our parents lie, not leave his corpse to be ate by the corpsers prowling the battleground. So I seek a man brave, able with a sword, and willing to venture out with me to find Bastion. I won't pay much, for I've not much to give, but I'm not stingy with gratitude and sure to show it plenty. So I will get appreciation dollars. Oh, I see your house is on fire.
What happened here?
Oh, got a wee bit chilly the night, so I set fire to my forge. Got it nice and roaring. Roasted some wieners. What do you think happened, dimwit? Some bugger set alight me workshop. I've lost everything. Everything!
Sorry. Any suspects?
Whole damned village. I've lived here half a century. Thought they saw me as one of their own. But everything changed when the Black Ones came. I'm the only smith around, so I got to service their garrison. Bang dents out of plate, shoe horses. That sort of thing. Nilfgaardians don't pay me a bloody copper. Just give me supplies and orders. The humans can't fathom that. They think I'm getting rich off their misfortune. That I sleep on a pile of gold like a ploughing dragon. They've stopped talking to me. Spit when I pass.
So they think that you've betrayed them because you've been assisting the enemy.
I can find your arsonist, provided you're willing to pay.
I've not much left, but I'll give you all if you bring me that horse in, so that he gets what he deserves. The night of the fire, I heard movement outside my hut. Went out to see if I could find any tracks. I found nothing. But then I haven't got cat eyes, have I? Good luck.
Luckily, I can find evidence in the middle of a storm. I'm not going to look right now, though, because I still have this quest to turn in.
Does the sun ever shine in this land?
No. Ah, that's Calendine. Let's see. Am I able to make... Oh my gosh. Yes, yes, yes. I still need the Drowner thing if I want to make Swallow. Okay, but I have enough of the celandine. I'm missing the dwarven spirit. And then in theory, I should only need to make it once.
Job done. The well was haunted by the ghost of a woman who was killed there. I drove it away.
I just hope every unburied wretch don't start haunting us. Well, that battlefield's gonna cause us a heap of trouble.
If they do, you know who to contact. Meanwhile, Claire, Volker, names ring a bell?
I don't know him. Though I did hear our herbalist Tamira mention a Claire once. Same one, maybe? Your reward, Master Witcher. The gold I'd hid away for Mandy's dowry. Without you, she'd never have lived to wed. Now, let's hope for it, at least.
How about that? Never expected to get a dowry.
Nor did I suppose I'd ever give one to a Witcher. Strange times these, wouldn't you say? Strange and sad.
All right. Yes, yes, yes. I'm aware I can play custom. I feel like I'm gonna have to turn off this tutorial because it's a tad aggressive. But let us go to the hunter, see if I can find where the bodies were. Maybe let's do that. Let's try to make the griffin the focus for the rest of the night. Because there's only so many things I'm going to be able to accomplish. And there's going to be a lot.
Must be out hunting. Trail's fresh. Mislav just left home.
I'm sure he doesn't mind me showing up while he's on his hunting trip. Are you Mislav?
You, Mislav?
Hear that?
Wolves? No. Wild dogs.
Yes. More dangerous than wolves.
Dogs more dangerous than wolves? Don't think so.
It's the truth. Know why?
No, but I guess you're about to tell me.
Wolves hunt to fill their bellies. Wild dogs kill for sport.
Just like humans.
Aye. They've learned much from us. Why not cruelty too?
I'm hunting bigger game. The Nilfgaardians the Griffin killed. Where'd you find them?
Ah, I see. You a witcher. That monster slayer they's talking about in the village. I'll show you, sure. But, I gotta kill those mutts before they hurt someone.
All right.
That is, if you don't mind blunting your silver blades on them.
Sure. Griffin's not going anywhere.
Why would I use the silver blades against dogs?
Careful now. Come on.
These dogs been a problem for a while now?
Since the war started. Soldier on the march. He'll stop to rape a woman, strangle her, kill her man for a chuckle, even butcher a cow. But a dog, a kick in passing, no more. So these stray mutts form packs. They're gaunt, guts stuck to their spines, covered in scabies. But they just won't die, because they're clever. More so than foxes. And they hate men something fierce.
Look, they're not a pack of wild dogs. They're just a bunch of plastic bags. Plastic bags. Triple bonus points if you get the reference. These dogs with his sick dodge maneuvers. Okay, let's try yard. All right. Oh, is that one of the soldiers?
Dieter.
You know him?
We served at the Lord's Manor together, where the Black Army's encamped now. He was a stable hand, I was the Lord's hunter. But that was before... well, a long time ago.
Before what?
Before they drove me from the village.
What did you do?
Nothing. I'm a freak. Sorry. I'd rather not talk about it.
I'm a freak too.
Aye, but of another kind.
If it's lycanthropy, I can help.
What?
Lycanthropy. Werewolves. Handled a few cases in the past. It's usually a simple curse that...
The Lord's son, Florian, and I... we loved each other. Dieter walked in on us in the stables. They drove me away. Florian hanged himself. Lord started drinking, and the estate fell into ruin. That's the long and short of it.
I'm sorry.
Ancient history now. I was to show you where I found the Nilfgaardians. Come.
Griffin.
I'm suddenly reminded of the movie Clue, where like they're telling each of the characters is talking about all the things that they're being blackmailed for. Like one of them is a possible murder of their husband. Another one is selling state secrets. Like another one is running a brothel. And then like the last one, he's like, I work for the government and I'm a homosexual. Like somehow that is either even or just like it's like just as bad as the other offenses.
Oh, not much. Not my kind of game.
Also leveled up. We're level 2. Place mutagens in the appropriate slots to gain a bonus to your character statistics. Ah. All right. Plus 50 vitality. Once activated, mutagens grant bonuses to your character statistics. Both mutagens and abilities are marked with color. Put a mutagen in the field with at least one ability of the same color to increase its bonus. If an ability does not match the color of the mutagen in its field, it does not increase the mutagen's bonus. So I would, like, because I have a green mutagen, it behooves me to use green abilities in those spots. The more abilities in a field that match the color of that field's mutagen, the greater the mutagen bonus. Each matching ability increases the bonus by 100%. Mutagens can also be used to brew powerful potions called mutagen decoctions. Ah, but I don't have a green ability. Because I don't like any of them. All right, eating... oh, actually, I kind of like that. Eating food regenerates vitality for 20 minutes. I feel like that is definitely going to be useful.
You're his kind, though. Survival instincts alone ought to make you care.
I walk silent through the woods. No griffin can hear me nor spy me.
Okay, how far off is this, though? Also, I just realized that his running speed is dependent entirely on my own running speed. Which is an interesting way to handle like these kinds of missions, instead of having you dependent on how fast the other character is running.
Headless. The other hung from a branch, guts splayed, stretching down to... Watch out for yourself now.
I'll be fine. Not the first griffin I've dealt with. Not likely to be the last either.
Hope you're right. Good hunting now.
Ground's black, saturated with blood.
And blood can stay there for months. Years even. No.
A camp. Nilfgaardians were celebrating. Griffin interrupted them.
I'm attempting. Ah, there we go.
These prints are older and deeper, heavily armored. Nilfgaardians, probably.
Did you climb up this ridge? Yes. Oh, they're heavily armored, but they're really good jumpers.
Griffin's nest. What remains of it, at least. Corpse is a couple of weeks old.
Ah, they killed the griffin's mate.
Took a long time dying. Bones. Horse. Dog. Human. A few months' worth. Female. Larvae in her wounds have already hatched. Been dead at least a week. Other griffin must be a male. Deep cuts over the whole body. Not a drop of blood on the beak or claws. Didn't defend herself. Crept up on her while she slept. Beak tips worn. Gray hairs in the coat. 10, 12 years old. Griffins pair off for life when young. Male must be about the same age. Thick shaft, dense barbs. Royal Griffin. Explains why the male I ran into was so aggressive. Hunted the Nilfgaardians down here in the forest first, then started prowling the area.
This is kind of interesting. Like, there's more to it than just there's a monster there, get it. What is the story behind the monster? Never underestimate your opponents. This is the rule, is at the core of the Witcher's code, and for good reason. Proper preparation has saved many a Witcher's life. Let's see, blacksmiths, armors, but I have no money. But it is suggesting I do... Ooh, hello. Side quests to build up experience and such. I'm not sure what this question mark is over there, so... You know, maybe we will put the Griffin off for later.
Medallion's humming. Place of power. It's gotta be.
Yeah. All right. I only have the one slot, though. Oh, but I can actually choose any of these, I think. No. Ah, okay. Never mind. This one allows me to choose anything. That's not bad. Increases maximum vitality. Each piece of light armor increases critical... Blah, blah. So these are all, like, good passive bonuses. Maximum inventory weight up by 60. Not bad. So wait, there was supposed to be one that allowed you to do something. Damn it, I forgot what it was, but it was important, I think. Oh yeah, it dealt with signs. Yeah. Delusion. Well, that's not a bad one to get. But I only have one slot, so I'm just going to increase this one because I still use the fast attacks a lot. All right, but now to get back to the city. What other quests do I have? Actually, this is probably what I should be doing anyway. So let's... Because that'll lead me to Drowners. Let's also meditate for an hour. Actually, let's meditate on this until the sun is up. And then we'll go and get the buckthorn. And also, hopefully... Actually... It's Vesemir!
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Got good news and bad news. Good news first. Captain of the Nilfgaardian garrison knows where Yennefer went.
And the bad's that we have to kill the Griffin for him.
Yeah.
What else could he want from two witchers? Go on. Tell me what you know.
Griffin's abandoned its lair. Gotta make a lure, set a trap.
And how's that going?
Learned some things. It's a male, had its nest in the Vulpine Woods. The Nilfgaardians burned the woods down, killed its mate, smashed their eggs. Thought they'd fixed things.
It's always the same. Instead of sending for a professional, they try to do it themselves, only end up making matters worse. But enough about that. Find some buckthorn and we'll finish what they started.
Later, Vesemir.
Am I going to be able to bring Vesemir with me?
Something else you'll be needing.
Got anything interesting under the counter?
Depends what you're after. Have a look.
I'm looking for the dwarven thing. Yes, this one. I think. Do I not have money? Do I only have 34? I can just eat raw meat. I mean, I guess witchers don't exactly have... I want to say they have stronger immune systems. Okay, now I can afford the spirit.
Farewell.
Okay, let's make sure that actually is what we need. Yes, it is. Excellent. And now I just need the Drowner piece.
It's Durban now.
That child's voice carries. Alright, where are we going to get this buckthorn? Right in the middle of a lake. Well, I'm also hoping to find some drowners. And I hope they will not disappoint me by not being there. Oh, you want something?
Lost your key, ma'am?
No, not me key. Me pan. It's always sat there empty, this hut. That is, till the night afore the battle. A man arrived, walked right in like 'twere his own. Was standing at my window, peering at the goings on. He must have eaten,
'Cause next I knew, there he was, coming my way. So I grabbed me pan for protection, see? But he just asks all polite, Gran, got any birch bark by chance? Lilac berries or even a few coals? Nay, says I. And you must be right daft to pester folk at night with such foolery. But I sees he ain't listening. Just staring at me pan like a magpie at a copper. Lend it to me, Gran. I'll give it back come morn. He's right baffled for what's he doing, frying in the dark. But I've got a soft heart, so I gave it to him.
Truly a fascinating tale. Riveting.
Fascinating story. Any chance you're near the end?
Before dawn, another rode up to the hut. But come on, only the first fella left. Locked the door, hopped on his horse, and that were all I saw of him. And me pan. 'Twere old, black with sort, not worth much, I suppose. But I've no other. Would you help me, dearie? Bring an old widower pan. I could never break down that door myself. And in truth, I'm afeard to go in any road. Such a stench wafting out. Methinks the other fellow. Well, that he's lying there.
Never taken on a pan contract. Fine, I'll go in, look around. You should wait here, just in case.
Some objects can be destroyed. Such objects are marked with a ARD icon. Is there an alternate way in? Or must I knock the door down in hopes of getting this lady back her frying pan? Hello. Rotting flesh. Mm-mm.
A corpse explains the stench.
Not the rotting flesh on my person.
His throat. He was garroted. And some old scars. Kind of soldier might have.
What's that, dearie?
Nothing. Nothing.
I was just narrating to myself. Oh, I can now craft crossbow bolts. So that's, yeah, probably what the tutorial was talking about, how...
The priceless frying pan. Scrubbed clean. Looks like the mystery man didn't need the pan so much as the soot off it to make ink, write letters.
But when I gab to myself, they say I'm going barmy.
Here, your frying pan.
Mine? But mine were black with soot. And I could see myself in this one if I wanted. But them years are past.
Soot's just what the gentleman needed. He scraped it off, made ink out of it.
And the other fellow?
Dead. Round up a few boys and bury him outside the village. Deep, so the necrophages don't dig him up. And take my advice. Don't mention this to the Nilfgaardians.
Hang about! You've earned a token of thanks. Here, sonny, for the road.
What did I get?
Fry up a nice white fish for
Some bread, I guess? I got 10 experience points. Oh no, I got some baked apples. How about them apples? And some bread. And some apple juice. Everything is coming up, Geralt. All right. Did I just need the one?
Done what I could. Should talk to Vesemir.
All right. I think I'm going to stop here for the night. Got any suggestions for someone to play next? Leave them down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe and have yourselves a good night.